24 times. The Intercontinental Championship has been defended at WrestleMania 10 times. The title has changed hands.
You mentioned the word respect. Well, Jeff Jarrett, brand new WWE Hall of Famer, on Friday night, he called out The Miz. He said, thank you for making the Intercontinental title mean so much.
Miz also tonight has the opportunity to show the entire WWE Universe his true self, his reborn side.
And the beauty of this matchup, it really is a pick-em on who is going to win this thing. No clear favorite. As a nice deep arm drag by Finn Bálor.
Each one of these slams echoing throughout the Superdome. It's going to be a long, loud night.
And a couple of near falls to start things off. There's Miz now, looking for a quick victory. And Bálor has to kick it too. Miz sent over the top rope outside the ring. Remember, again, Bálor
behind,
rolling up Rollins. And now it's Bálor rolling through with a stomp early. And Bálor again.
Super kick right to the midsection.
Oh, there goes Rollins. Remember, champion does not have to be pinned to a submission.
Look out.
Early.
Bálor taken to the skies.
Up and down go Miz and Rollins.
In a situation like this, you're going to have to go high risk. Finn Bálor willing to do just that.
And when you're at WrestleMania, it's not always about that you win. Sometimes people remember how you win.
Incredible athleticism displayed by Bálor. Now rolling the champion in the ring. Now remember, Miz does not have to be defeated to lose his title.
Indeed, I mentioned that earlier. First man to gain pinfall or submission will become champion. Miz, sunset flip, rolls through. Oh, and a basement drop kick by Bálor. Quickly into the cover, hooks the leg, and a kick out by the champ.
For example, if Seth Rollins pins Finn Bálor, Miz still loses the Intercontinental Championship.
You know, the anticipation when you wait all day to get out on this big stage and you wait all year, I think there's a certain advantage to being first out on the card.
Well, Finn Bálor talked to me about that earlier today. He was excited. And look at what a cross body! And Seth, though, sent shoulder first into the corner. And Miz right into the face of
Looking
Bálor.
to capitalize quick.
Cover for the champ. Is it enough? Two! Almost had him near fall.
I talked to Seth Rollins earlier today, asked if there were any pre-match jitters. Seth said, need I remind you,
and look at who's here as part of the WWE Universe tonight, John Cena. Remember, he said if he didn't get his match against The Undertaker, didn't get his WrestleMania moment, he was going to enjoy WrestleMania as a fan.
Well, I talked to him earlier because we know we're tight friends, and he said, I'm a man of my word. I'm going to go out there and enjoy the whole damn show.
Double blockbuster by Rollins. Cover on Miz. Hooks the leg, shoulders down, kick out by the champ.
Back to my previous point, Seth Rollins said, need I remind you, Graves, I'm the man that committed the heist of the century at WrestleMania.
Yeah, it was
of course, cashing in his Money in the Bank contract and leaving with the WWE Championship.
Yeah, one of the great moments in WrestleMania history. And here is Miz looking for the skull-crushing finale. Rollins catches him with a back elbow, knee right to the face of Rollins.
You know, so many guys have had WrestleMania moments, but so many athletes have had moments inside of this legendary dome. And I think all three of these men would like nothing more than to be part of the lore of the Mercedes-Benz Superdome.
And here is Miz heading up to the top rope. Measuring Rollins. Miz right across the face. Cover on Rollins to retain the title, and again a near fall.
Miz offering Rollins no quarter, applying all the pressure he has to muster in the early goings of this match.
On a YouTube interview earlier today on the WWE channel, Miz called this the year of the Miz. He said he's brought the title to great heights, no one's taking it away, and he wants to show his newborn daughter he's the champ.
And have you noticed here in the first few minutes of this match, you don't see a Miz that is arrogant, cocky, playing to the crowd. He's all focused all the time.
Went for the neck breaker. That would have been vintage Miz, and is able to complete the second half. Here's the cover. Is it enough to retain the title? And again the Miz with a near fall. And Miz has been impressive early.
Miz has turned over a whole new leaf. Miz is well aware he needs to remain focused. There's no time for showboating tonight at WrestleMania with two competitors like Bálor and Rollins who could dethrone him.
You know, while this is always the end of the WWE, so to speak, it's always a new beginning, guys. And if whoever wins this match, it's going to be kickstarting their new WWE year.
Rollins back to his feet. Miz, though, brings him down again. The Miz, over his 8 reigns as Intercontinental Champion, has held the title 597 days. Only one man in the history of WWE has held it longer. That is Pedro Morales. 22 days to pass Morales for The Miz.
Great company to be included with.
Yeah, we know how much it means to The Miz. He brings it up all the time, and now they're getting oh so close to it happening. You know he can taste it.
The Miz talks all the time about main eventing WrestleMania a number of years back. The night where he defeated John Cena with his WWE title on the line.
Bálor trying to build up some steam right now. As the champion reeling.
Stop right to the chest. There's the aggressiveness that Bálor has been building and building.
I've always wondered what that feels like, because it's got to really hurt the abdomen a great deal.
Find me after the show, Coach. I'll show you.
Shot by Bálor, and Bálor looking to capitalize on the fact that Rollins is out of this match momentarily. It is a one-on-one affair, and a kick right to the ear. Caught Miz in the ear, and Rollins back in. Went for the sling blade. Rollins caught him.
Power by Seth Rollins.
Now there's the sling blade by Seth.
Now, this is a precarious position for the Miz to be in outside of the ring. If Rollins were able to defeat Finn Bálor, Seth would be your new champion. There goes Rollins.
Side dive, driving Bálor into the barricade. And Miz looked out on his side.
That's a very good way to break a rib. Hopefully Finn and Miz are okay.
A sling blade of his own for Bálor. Bálor and Rollins, who have quite the rivalry dating back to SummerSlam.
Good night, Finn.
Ago. Miz. Face first goes Rollins.
Miz is going to retain. Miz is going to retain.
Hooks the leg on Seth Rollins. And again, Miz with yet another near fall.
The pace of this match is off the chart. One to another to another. I got to tell you, all three guys, incredible focus and execution.
Take a look at this. Bálor building up some momentum. Boom. Rollins with a perfect kick to the jaw, and then the Miz, boom, planting Seth and nearly escaping with his championship.
I've been very impressed with the Miz so far in this matchup tonight. Couple of times so close to retaining his championship.
Well, it's been questioned in recent weeks if Miz could hang athletically with Rollins and Bálor. Miz, of course, a great athlete in his own right, but maybe not quite the caliber of Seth.
Attacking the back of the knee to set up perhaps the figure four. Of course, handed down to him from the Hall of Famer, the Nate, Ric Flair.
What he may lack in athleticism, Corey, to your point, he certainly makes up for with his thought process inside the ring.
Definitely cagey, a very, very well-aware competitor.
Right there.
Look at Miz.
There's a dragon screw across the
match.
top rope. Bálor's knee could be destroyed.
Looking for the figure four on Bálor. Remember, Bálor taps, it's over. Center of the ring. Bálor nowhere to go. Figure four locked in for the Miz.
Bálor has nowhere to go.
Brilliant strategy so far for the champion. He took out Rollins, focused his attack on Bálor, and now with the figure four locked in.
Finn Bálor desperately reaching for the bottom rope.
Trying to make it to the rope, but it won't force a break. Remember, no disqualifications in this match. Smash Rollins!
Did you see the height?
For the champion!
New champion!
Hooks the leg, and Miz at two!
Wow!
Miz went from almost winning to nowhere to go when Seth Rollins came off the top rope.
All three men down. Watch Rollins saving the matchup.
The elevation on this is unbelievable. Look at the height. Most importantly, watch the impact. Rollins crashing down.
Wow.
Imagine the impact.
And the WWE Universe showing their respect for all three athletes in this match. Bálor obviously in serious trouble. His legs all banged up after the figure four by Miz. You see Rollins limping as well after the shot to the back of his knee by the champion.
Well, you know, superstars talk all the time about wanting to steal the show when you get to WrestleMania, wanting to outdo the next match.
And you know what Rollins has got in? Oh, and he was looking for that buckle bomb into the barricade. Meanwhile,
this is what destroyed Bálor's shoulder.
This is
gonna do it again.
SummerSlam, but Bálor lands on his feet. Sling blade outside the ring.
What a counter.
That very maneuver, had Rollins connected, is what cost Finn Bálor months and months of his career and his Universal title.
And now Bálor driving both Rollins and Miz into the barricade, right in front of the timekeeper.
But here's the thing, that's nice, but he's got to get one of these guys back into the ring in order to win.
Remember, no countouts, no disqualifications under triple threat rules. Bálor back into the ring. Mentioned before, just such a highly competitive rivalry with Rollins over the years. Bálor looking for it, Corey.
1916. One of Balor's go-tos. Rollins answered with a knee, escaped momentarily. Now these two proficient strikers throwing hands.
What a right cut, set right in the jaw. And Enziguri caught Bálor, and there it is. The overhead kick by Bálor.
Bálor thinking about it once again.
Got Rollins where he wants it.
Up, down.
Cover, both legs hook, shoulder down, new champion, no, a kick out at 2. And again, Miz, the champion, almost didn't figure into that decision there if there was one.
Bálor could be thinking about a coup de grace at this very moment.
Same way he won the Universal Championship.
Oh,
Miz,
there's
though,
Miz.
protecting his title.
Champion's so aware of the situation right now.
It's going to take something spectacular for one of these three men to finally get a victory.
Spectacular look at the sold-out Superdome in New Orleans tonight.
Well, Coach, I think you make it your spectacle.
Uh-oh, Miz is in trouble. Rollins with a massive buckle bomb.
Oh my goodness, no.
Balor's going for the ride with a superplex.
Rollins rolls through.
Right for the Falcon Arrow. Bálor blocked. Cover kick out. Uh-oh, skull crushing finale.
Mistake by Rollins.
That's the Miz's go-to finish move. Cover, hooks the leg, almost got it. Kick out at 2.
Just a slight mistake nearly cost Seth Rollins and Finn, for that matter, this match.
Yeah, but the iron will of Seth Rollins refused to break even after a skull-crushing finale from the Intercontinental Champion.
Miz can't believe it. Tremendous action. Look, Seth going for the Falcon Arrow here. Great counter by Bálor.
That very counter earns Finn Bálor a victory over Seth Rollins a few weeks back, and then the Miz would capitalize and plant Rollins face first, but it would not be enough.
This matchup is triple threat rules for the Intercontinental Championship to kick off WrestleMania.
Uh-oh, Miz looking for another skull-crushing finale. Great counter by Finn.
Bálor sends him flying. There's the stop one. That time Miz moved out of the way. Bálor moves him up, shoulders down for the championship. Oh, and a kick out. What a way to kick off his WrestleMania career with a win here.
Do you think it would mean a little something more for Finn or Seth to pin
So quick.
the Miz to win the title, guys?
I think in the competitor's eyes, sure, it means a little bit more. That way you can be undisputed as Intercontinental Champion.
I don't think they care. They just want to win the championship tonight. And Miz, wise move. No one ever said the Miz wasn't shrewd.
When you talk about a repertoire, when you talk about what you have in the bag, I think all three men have used it. Now they're going to have to take it a step further. What else do they have?
Going to see a lot of that tonight here at WrestleMania. Look at the Miz, his right side all bruised up already.
Sharp shots to the ribs from Bálor. That's not somewhere Miz wants to be. Oh no.
Rollins step up, Enziguri caught Bálor on the side of the face.
Seth Rollins doing everything he can to preserve his opportunity to leave New Orleans with the Intercontinental Championship.
What does Seth do here? Bálor, Miz, both in trouble.
What?
Oh, Miz, though. Was Miz playing possum? A bulldog from the top rope. Was Miz playing possum?
Almost a form of the skull-crushing
Cover
finale.
by Miz. And Bálor with a coup de grace to the spine of the champion.
At the last possible second.
Clearly, Finn was playing a little bit of possum, too.
I don't know if anyone was playing possum or if Finn just realized how dire the straits were in that very moment.
And now it's perhaps Finn Bálor's turn.
Finn might have injured himself delivering the coup de grace from that height.
Well, I think it goes back to the Miz attacking the leg earlier tonight with the figure 4 leg lock.
Could very well be the case. Either way, Bálor having to fight through.
Certainly a high-risk, high-reward move, no doubt.
Bálor's got the champion in his sights. Sling
Oh!
blade.
And here comes Finn Bálor now. It's Bálor building momentum. Driving Miz into the turnbuckle. Miz is in the drop zone.
Finn Bálor ascending the ropes all the way from the top. That's it. Covering Finn.
Bálor looking to win the Intercontinental title. And Rollins with a stop. Bálor face to Miz back.
He never saw him.
And Seth could be closing in. Rollins could be closing in.
Seth firing himself in the WWE Universe up to burn it down.
To the Miz.
He got her.
By Rollins. Hooks the leg. Seth Rollins wins the Intercontinental title.
Here is your winner and the new Intercontinental Champion, Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins is now a career Grand Slam winner. He wins the only title in WWE hasn't held, the Intercontinental Championship.
Well, we talked about the fact that he's had his WrestleMania moment before, but guys, he hasn't had a WrestleMania moment like this inside of a building like this. What an amazing performance by all three, but ultimately, Seth Rollins getting the job done.
The WWE Universe on its feet inside the Superdome, and I'm sure around the globe as Rollins arrived to WrestleMania and burned it to the ground. Look at this, Bálor delivering a coup de grace right on the mark. But the slight hesitation due to the injury to Finn Bálor allowed Seth to capitalize. Stomp Finn, and another one for the champion. The Miz in his Intercontinental Championship reign experiencing a blackout in the Big Easy.
Corey, when you're so evenly matched as competitors, as performers, it only takes one mistake or one move or one moment, and Seth Rollins capitalized with that one moment here tonight.
Well, the ability to capitalize on that one moment, Coach, is what makes all-time greats, and that is what Seth Rollins is hell-bent on becoming.